Did any of the workers ever refuse or complain about you and Scott's style? Because I remember reading about it all the time.
Yeah. Well, back when Turner first started it, we'd have these TV matches, so it was never, top guys against top, or it was never middle guys against middle guys,
right,
or anything. So every time went to TV, you wrestled these guys that they bring in from Florida or wherever else, right? Hadn't been on TV or anything. And so when we got out there, hell, we were just getting started, getting over it. Hell, so we were overly aggressive,
right?
And we wouldn't really hurt the guys. I mean, hurt them, or breaking bones or anything like that. But we were laying them in, stuff like that. And a lot of guys had a lot of problems with that.
Anybody that you remember in particular?
I remember, well, there's a few. I remember clothesline. I got a screw in my bicep here, and I remember when I started doing that clothesline, I'd throw it as hard as I could. And I remember catching Garrett here and busting his teeth going through his lip at center stage. I remember a guy messing up a couple moves with my brother. My brother just beat the living shit out of him for real. Just punching him. I'm not trying to kill him, but punching him. And then I remember another time in Perry, Georgia, we wrestled a kid that was half blind, and I didn't know it. And he didn't know it at the time, and I can't remember what the guy's name is. But he kind of messed up the finish, and we come back, we were pissed. And there was a kid there, a blonde-headed guy. He had blonde hair, and he had a dark beard, and I can't remember his name anymore. But he kind of thought it was funny.
All right.
And he pissed my brother out, both of us. We ended up just beating the shit out of him in the locker room right there. But, it was one of those things, you guys are stiff and you guys are rough, but in the end, I think that's what helped us,
I don't know how true it is, but I heard a rumor that, I guess during one of the angles you guys did, in order to get a black eye, that you and Scott would punch each other.
No, my brother had a, I forget who we wrestled. Was it? I can't remember who it was, but anyway, he one of his eyes was black, and he rubbed it and he couldn't get it black, so he just said, don't hit me hard, but hit me. So I hit him.
Awesome. I think it was Wrestle War pay-per-view. It was you and your brother against Azuka, and I forgot who his partner was.
Oh yeah, we heard that kid.
Yeah, what happened with that match?
I remember talking with Brad Reagans, and I remember talking with Masa, and these kids were just starting, and they were just going to put us together and have a match. And Masa said, they'll be shown in Japan, so you're going to have to be strong with these guys. I don't know if it was me or my brother. I think it was me. I got a little carried away and ended up, I don't know if we punched him or what.
I think we punched
knee or something. Somebody's
soul.
Yeah.
Was it in his eye?
It was his eye. We broke the eye
yeah.
socket of his eye. And I think just something went bad in the match. I don't remember. I think we did the finish and we landed on him a knee, or I can't remember exactly what happened, but I know he got messed up, And I've seen him over there since then. I've told him, apologize to him, nothing. But I think it was Kinski was his partner, but we were just overly aggressive again, and just something went bad, something went wrong.
What do you remember to the day that you and Steve Williams got involved in helping with that car accident?
Hell, we were coming back from Houston, and I was driving. He was sleeping, and I seen this big bonfire in the middle of the road. And I got closer and closer, and finally woke him up. I said, hey, what do you think's going on here? And as we got closer, I seen there was two cars. One was in the middle, one was off to the side of a truck. And there was nobody else there. We pulled up on it, and we got out, and there was 3 guys in this car, and the 2 guys in the truck we couldn't get to. They were burning, so there's nothing we could do for them. I mean, they must have had a rifle or something because there was shells going off, and there was fire coming out of the gas tank, and they were trying to get out, but it was just too.
Right.
Fire was, we couldn't do nothing for them. But him and I end up yanking the door off that one car. It was pretty much manual, so we had pulling it out and ended up being 3 guys from the Army base there in Louisiana, but he pulled them all out, and I thought they were all like the first guy's jaw was knocked in. And, he's like, we pulled him on, and he was dead. But the other guy on the passenger side, it broke his neck, and I pretty much thought I thought they all were dead. I pulled them all out and just laid them on the side of the road.
Right.
And the guy in the back seat is the only guy who lived. And about 4 months after that,
Came to a show.
he came up to a show and said, "You remember me?" And I said, "No, I have no idea who you are." And he said, "I just want to thank you guys. You guys saved my life." But
that's cool.
yeah, it was just one of those things. Driving down a 2-lane highway, and come middle of the night, finally a cop came and he asked us if we'd stay and help him, and he ended up going back and throwing up in the back there. Then he radioed the ambulance to come, and once everybody was there, we just took off, and then I think it was like 2 weeks later they had us in a Lafayette paper for doing something, but he was a good guy, and I think he was good and I was bad, or he was bad, I was good, something like that. So
Bill Watts got mad.
Watts got mad. But yeah, it was. I still remember that thing.